Hello winners and welcome to this weekly forex forecast for gold, dollar, yen, pound, euro and the pairs that you have requested for today. Today we are going to go through entries, targets, risk, stop losses, price action, what you might need to know ahead of the market next week. So, hello everyone, my name is Ewinningstrategy, forex trader, economist and mentor and helper. I'm here to help you becoming a better trader. I'm here for you to understand the market even better. So, I hope you guys can hear me and see me and all those me's so that we can get going. So, while you're here, you can say hi and where you're from and what pairs do you want me to cover today. So we can start there. I think we'll just start with dollar pairs. I think that's most requested for, and then after that we will just take it from there. All right. So hello Manal, hello Coffee, hello Bosley, hello Pratik and Safir. Welcome every one of you who has commented and those who hasn't. Awesome. Then I want to say thank you guys for liking this channel, subscribing and commenting. That's what I live for. So here we are planning for next week because you have subscribed and are following me. And thank you guys for going to my Discord channel and joining there too. I am deeply appreciative. For Aussie dollar, Robinhood says Aussie dollar, we can do Aussie dollar. Then we have this kind of high here. Maybe I should move in a bit then. So, okay, we have a high here. So this is the sell, this is the high, this is the take profit. So in my system, this is the sell area, this is the sell price, this is the buy area, this is the buy price, and this is the target for sellers, and this is a target for buyers. What is the target this week? It is 66,200. So 66,200, we can just let it stay there, and that's the target for sellers. So I want you to come to the market with an opinion. I want you to have an opinion. I want you to be, okay, I think price is going this way. So I just want to be the last resort before you enter the market today or tonight. But trading forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Trading forex is high risk, high reward. So whatever money you have today, you can be lost tomorrow. So this is what sellers want. They want a new low here. They want a new low, then the pullback, then they can short all the way down to 63.60 or lower. For the month, all the way down to 60, but later on that. So here we have a high. So that's what the sellers want, new low, then pullback before they even start. Okay, before they even start. Now, buyers, you're like, oh, that looks like amazing entry. So if you're a buyer, you're like, I'm going to take it up, and we're going to break. We're going to break 65.70. That's really my line in the sand, meaning if it breaks a wick can go up, like a wick, but if you have a whole candle, that's a whole different situation. Okay, so if we have a candle close, that was an interesting candle, but yeah, that's where for buyers. So for buyers, you want it to come down to 64.50 and take it up to 66,300. Then we have the COT report. we have a CRT report saying we have more buyers, and not so much sellers. So that was on Tuesday, which is Tuesday. Tuesday is here. So I really want this to be the sellers, buyers taking profit, and then just consolidating, and this is where the sellers really engage. So maybe for next week, that COTO report will say that they actually sold here. So this is the last resort for sellers, and for buyers, game on. Do you have any idea about USD try, Rafik? We can talk about that later. Yeah. According to Max, Aussie is typically weak in May. Sell May, go away, Robinhood. It depends how the cancel goes. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. So generally, we will also see some kind of reversal because, guys, this is the uptrend. It doesn't change. This uptrend of 800 pips is not turned around in a split of a second or some hours of candles. Okay? So it really needs it to turn around, like need a larger pattern like we have right now. So we shouldn't go above 65.70 for it to go short and for me and Robinhood to be correct. Okay, any other questions on Aussie? I just gave you targets, I just gave you entries, I just gave you stop losses, which should be 50 pips. And what is the risks of this market? Well, the risk for sellers, if, as I've said, if it goes above here. Risk for buyers is that it actually is a selling month, and we will just head lower, maybe down to 62, maybe lower. So this is really the turning point for buyers or sellers. If we turn lower now, okay, don't be aggressive if you're a buyer. If you're a buyer and goes above, then you can start again. But of course, if you get price down to 64.50, all hands on deck. All hands on deck. Euro USD. We can go to Euro USD. Euro USD. Well, first of all, people, if you're wondering about my strategy, I have made a video about it, revealing my entire forex strategy. I think that's what it's called on this YouTube channel. Go and check it out afterwards, so you understand more of what I do and not just generally what I do. Okay. So Euro USD. What do we have? We have support. We have resistance. We have a range. That's one way of looking at it. Or we have a low, pullback, new low, double bottom, higher high, and then continuation until the moon. So that's really my plan. I really want this to go lower next week. That's my plan. That's my bias. Then you can have your own. I'm not going to say that you're wrong or right. I'm just saying that a double bottom of 0650, 0680 is what we're looking for, because this is the sell for May. That's the target for May. That's the plan. But can the plan also go extended up? It can come up to 109. Is that my plan A? Well, if it comes up to 109, I'm not going to be like, I'm going to engage. I'm going to look for reversals. Okay? So up in here, so maybe if Monday takes it up, and Tuesday morning we're just knocking it down. Okay? If you then don't think we're going back down to 060, 0680 area, what are you thinking then? I might ask. Well, you think this is the low, this is the high. Then you just want to pull back to 108. Then you can take it higher. What is your stop loss? 50 pips or just below this low here. If you're a seller, up here, you just take your stop loss up in here. How much is it, you might ask? Well, that's 50 pips. That's 50 pips. That's how easy it was. Congratulations, I just made entries for sellers and entries for buyers, even though this video does not contain any investment advice. So it's up to you if you feel like that is something you want to do. What is a risk? Well, there's a lot of risk. Every time there's a risk, but nothing major for your USD. Jarman, Ben is in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Aussie yen was requested for. So, okay, I can do that. Next one, the next USD pair you want me to do, people? What is the next USD pair you want me to do? Okay. Then I can do Aussie yen. So what is really happening here? This is the sell price. Let's make that red. Look, without pivot points. Uh-oh. What's the buy price? Looks to be that one. Uh-oh. Without pivot points. Well, it's just support and resistance, people. Nothing major. Where's your target? If you get a reversal here, that was wrong. You are targeting 67.5. Sounds amazing to me. If you get price down to 68.75, you take it up. What is your target, you might ask? Well, 70.70. And then now it comes back to, what do you trade? Do you buy here? No, you don't buy here. Do you sell here? No, you don't sell here. What do you want to see, you might ask? You need a new low coming back to this one, then a retest, then a new low, then a retest of this, then you can take it lower. If you're a buyer, you look for the same thing here, just a double bottom, higher high, higher low, retest, take it up. That's how easy it was for that. What's the risk? The risk is just it goes straight up. Where's the line in the sand for sellers? Well, a break and close above 70. A close and break above 70. That's how easy that was. What's the line in the sand for buyers? That's a more difficult question, I might say. Because your stop loss it's not as easy as I would love it to be. Okay, so that's 50 pips. 50 pips on stop loss. Okay, so here, if you enter here, you kind of have all the way down here before you have resistance. And then you can say, can you use that one? Well, yeah, that's 50. That's okay, but can you say that will turn around here? Can it stop you out for some, like, just a spike? Yes, it can. So for me to tell you a buy here is a good thing, well, maybe not. I would maybe wait for you to like go around or cut your lot size in half if you are able to, because you shouldn't really invest more than 1% per trade anyways, and should not lose more than 5% a month anyways. So for you to be buying down here, okay. Are you going to buy up here? No. You're not. Okay, USD Swissy has been requested for. Come on, people, only 7 likes on that one. I'm giving you so easy to follow, easy to understand trade plans. 7 likes? Come on, mate. Come on, Ben. Where are you? Where's your likes, mate? Sometimes I sound like an Aussie. Well. If you guys are wondering what I'm eating today, cake. Higher in carbo, there's no low carbo here. So, yeah. Why am I eating, you might ask? Well, so I didn't have to postpone the meeting until an hour later. Okay. So, when you're a Forex trader, you can eat cake whenever you want. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Cheers, mate. Norway. Awesome. Okay, what do you see here on USD Swiss? I see resistance. I see support. Where are we? In the middle. What do you want to see? Well, technically you want to see respecting this line. It didn't. It did respect the buyers. So are we going to buy then? What do you want to see as a buyer? Is this a reversal? Yeah. It's a head and shoulders, but very V-shaped. I don't like V-shapes. I don't know where you find the interest in V-shapes. So if you're a buyer, what do you want to see? Well, a retest of this support sounds like an amazing thing to do. Alright. Alright, mate. Double bottom, higher high, higher low, continuation higher. Goodbye. As a seller, it might go lower, but it might not be the trade you want to be in. Can we like catch up later another day, and then target is 98.40, 30-ish, 98.30, 40? Can we catch up on this one another day and like see how it price action wise goes? Because this one is like, I don't know, as a seller, I don't know. This is not a reversal. This is not a pullback. We have a new low. We have no lower high. If it comes up to 97.27-ish, this line here again, is that a sell? Well, it's been touched so many times and broken so many times, and like, I don't know. Maybe. Sellers doesn't seem to be in the moment in this one. Rafik says, where are you from? Well, I'm from Norway. Norwegia. Norvegia. I don't know how to say it. I'm from the North Pole. Like, if you have the Earth here, you can't see my face here. If this is the world is not flat, but round. So I'm here. That's where I live. Where there is snow and ice and polar bears and other bears and fjords. For those who took that joke. But yeah. And I live by the sea. So we have a lot of oil. We have 10,000 billion kroner in oil fund. So yeah, we have oil and fish, salmon, blood sugar bar. That's very true, by the way. I'm thinking of opening a tertiary bakery in Norway. Do you think it's a good investment? Business advice 101 with Ewinningstrategy. We have a lot of kebab here. There's a lot of Turkish people here who has a lot of pizza shops. I guess they're also the same in the UK. But Turkish bakery. As much as I love brownies, yeah, I will come. Bakery is, well, you need volume though. Do we have enough people? I don't know, maybe. We are 5 million, so yeah, we have. It's possible, I would say. Try. You will regret as long as you don't regret, do it. If you regret, do it. If you don't, well, out of the box. I was looking for sell setup. Well, I think we just have to see throughout the week, boss lady. I don't like where it closed, unless you are already in the sell here. It's not entirely bullish either, but like sometimes I just need to be cautious for you. I don't want you to go into trades we should be in. If it breaks below, let's make a rule then. If it breaks below this one here, then you can sell a support, a resistance. That's maybe late, but target is 95.80. Okay. 0.9580. Love Norway. Amazing Amal. Thank you. We are fasting. Oh, I'm sorry. I know you have Ramadan. I'm sorry. I guess I'm blushing. I actually know that. You know, seeing food. Sorry. Okay, back to trading. Coffee. I'm just trying to get it going here, people. I'm sorry if I'm off track right now. I just have to get it going so we can have energy and love and positivity. Okay. Next pair. USD Turkish Lira. Okay, we're looking at USD Turkish Lira. USD Turkish Lira is for me a carry trade. You get to trade for selling it. Okay. So what do we see here? We see an uptrend. We see a large sell-off. Okay. From 727. Is that what do you call it? Is that a area where we think it's going to be sold off? Well, maybe. And what normally happens when you have an overstretched and somebody taking profit or buying it because it's so low, like the Turkish lira, somebody bought it, I guess, or somebody took profit. I think this is also a potential thing where you have a 618 retracement. Then the other one is just straight down. So any break below here is to be considered. Second thing is, third thing, whatever, how many fingers I have now. Can this be bullish? If you're bull, why didn't you buy here, 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 here? Now that it comes down, back down again, you are seriously over. But taking it down to 7 sounds like a good deal. If you're buying it, then take it up again. But this thing called US Turkish Lira is a carry trade because you get a lot of interest for holding lira. It all comes down to the risk sentiment of the Middle East. Okay, do you think it's going to be more positive in the world or negative in the world? And USD Turkish Lira reacts strongly off that. So, yeah. Where am I? I want to only sell it. So I would want the world to be nice and smooth. But what did USD Turkish Lira do last year in May? Tell me that and I will tell you where it will go. What do you think about Bitcoin halving? No, if you're fasting and it's not even sunset yet and you're like, with his big belly, is eating in front of you. Well, I have not been eating well, and I've been talking to my mentorship students today. So, yeah, I'm on the last string right now. So new pairs. I know there was another one here that I haven't done yet. Use the yen. Aussie yen I've done. Use this Swiss I've done. Pound dollar. Anyone? Jumbo. Pasana, Abandu, Zorizana. Let's do it. Okay. So we have 38 views at the moment and just 20 likes. I need to get back to trading then. Alright, mate. Let me show you something then, mate. Okay. So what are we doing here? This was the sell entry on Friday. Straight out of the book. My book, at least. My mentorship book. Okay? So, if it's in my mentorship book that I haven't written, but it's in my mind at least. You know, everything is in my mind. So, I would say any pullback, then lower. Something like that would be nice. Somebody commented about my video yesterday, like, it can't go down. I respect that. That's your opinion, not mine. Sorry, mate. Sorry, bro. If you're watching, was it China's fake news, whatever that account was called? I respect your opinion, but we took profit here. We are still on the road from selling for the month. Buyers didn't really get anything. It's above the buy price, but that doesn't matter to me because we broke below, pull back up because we took profit. Here we had 3 trades taking profit here. We have 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades. I took that one back there and then done and dusted. Specifically here, no, you didn't take profit here, not here, not here, not here, not here. Specifically, 122.90. Amazing, right? So what's the target for this week then? 122.25. That's the target. Then if it then, against my bias and all those things, goes higher, if it breaks above 125, fine. Take it up all the way up to the 125.50. So you just have 50 pips left then after breaking above 25. So for me, we're still bearish. We have more bears. We have less bulls on the COT. That means down. But the risk that Boris Johnson was supposed to talk about the lockdown things, Boris Johnson. So that can just send my plans through the roof, to the moon, to the, I don't know, somewhere. So that's really, I have to listen to that. That's my precaution, is if Boris Johnson doesn't say anything that would make me throw my plans off the boat, I will trade it. Okay? I think that's that. I think that's fair, right? So a precaution is, what is Boris Johnson going to say, or when is it saying it? I don't know. Maybe my guy from Britain can tell me that. But yeah. Let's see, what can we say? Can you please give your view on Aussie and New Zealand? I think short, it's if it breaks 106.10. Okay, we're done on British pound dollar. We have entry here. If it breaks below, pulls back, entry there. If it breaks below, pull back here, sell. Take profit at 122.25. Go home. Do something else. Eat ice cream, eat cake. I don't know, be in the beach. Do something, be in the forest, cut down a tree, I don't know, something. And if you live in the desert, dig yourself a hole. So you can relax away from the sun or something like that. Okay? Oil, Aussie New Zealand. Aussie New Zealand, I can do Aussie New Zealand. Okay, so what are we doing here? Short, pull back. If it comes up to 106.67, 106.67, this price here, short it if you are a seller. Take profit at 105.50. Done. This looks bearish than bullish. Done and dusted. Done. Okay. And then if it breaks below again, breaks below again, sell it, breaks below again, sell it. So when it breaks below, just use support and resistance, right? Buy, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, so you got a couple of entries here. If you're selling, sell. If you're selling, sell. Nothing, 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 nothing. Sell, got out at some point. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Then wait for it to come up here. Okay, fine. Okay, something here. So then we're done with that. Oil. Okay, so can we look at, maybe should Brent instead of VTI, because VTI has a lot of different prices here, people. This is the target for last week. This is a sell price for the month. So we are in the sell area, though it can go higher. It can go to 40. I think we need to have more. I think we need to have more opening up, though this is like in June, around now until June, that should be the peak of the storage of oil. So from here should have been the low anyways. But if is this still low forever, like for the next 4 months? I'm not so sure about that. Well, you have to break above here. That was a bad one. We have to break above here, which is 30, at least on my chart, TVC. Then, but do I think that another drop in VGI is possible for June? Yes, I do. So I feel like nothing has changed. Maybe psychologically, fear is gone. And then this becomes some sort of head and shoulders situation. Okay, I can see that happening. Or are we just going straight up? The Pandora's box for all the possibilities in this world is still here. But the fascinating thing that I don't see here is no talks of cutting production. Maybe they cut production in peace, but it hasn't really happened. Okay, because that would make oil price go up, but it seems like they're totally fine with low oil price. You bought corner, okay? So for me here now, I'm just going to do US oil. I think it's still shortable, even though if we break above 30, we are going higher. Then I would say that USD SAR, Euro SAR, USD Tri Lira is a better thing to short if you want to have a carry trade forever. But have to be break even and don't go into losses on those ones. Don't force it. But yeah, if you have a large account. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Dow Jones. Dow Jones is at 618, I think it is, or is it S&P? 618. If it breaks above, we are bullish, and it's just at that anyways. So what am I? I'm supposed to be short. It's supposed to go down in May. So if it breaks above now, then we're going higher. That's my Dow Jones S&P 500 thing. You have a buy and a sell oil. So why are you hedging? I think that you should be one directional and take stop loss if you're wrong, so that you can move on and get more profit instead of just accumulating emotional damage. And yeah, I am totally against hedging, if you ever wondered or ever asked, because I just believe that just adds to the losses and the trauma it creates within your brain and psychology. So you will forever be hurt and forever remember when you lost so much until you had to hedge, instead of just cutting your loss, move on.com and find a better trade. Being in oil, I have said for many weeks, is added risk. I don't know the future of this one. This one is up and down, up and down in terms of risk, in terms of it can go straight down here. Are you ready for that? Okay. So don't be too sure about US oil or VTI. It's, I don't know if a widowmaker, but yeah, definitely. BTC USD. Okay, so Bitcoin. So what do you want to see on Bitcoin? What's Bitcoin doing? Okay. Have you bought it, Andreas? So what I see here is a sell. I see a sell-off. I see a resistance. I see no break higher. I see price being unable to go higher. And I think it's going to go lower in May. So yeah, because this pair called Bitcoin is not a safe haven. It is not where you go to place your hard-earned money, because it doesn't act as a safe haven. It doesn't act as, because if it if it acted as a safe haven, if this was the thing we were supposed to do to save our money for the future of our children, why on earth did it fall in March? Why did it fall? If it was a safe haven, if it was a true awesome investment, risk-free and all those things, it should go higher. Okay? That's my humble opinion. It acts like trading the stock market. So you can rather just trade the stock market instead of trading Bitcoin. I don't know if the risk is the same or pivot value is the same, but there is a perception out there that this is like a safe thing, acting as a safe haven, acting as this is where you put your money if you want to be safe. Nope, no it's not. It's chaos theory. Somebody's manipulating the market, somebody's sending it up and down, 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 until you have lost all your money and you're giving up, and then it goes in your direction anyways. Just by looking at this chart. Technical analysis only. Euro yen. Bitcoin is going to be halving. Well, yeah, I guess. That's supposed to make it go higher, yes. But you have strong manipulation of sending it lower. Okay, we are at 8.5. We were at 20 at some point in life. We are down to 40. That's double. That's half. That's 100% up. I don't know, people. This. And what did we do since we went to 20? Nothing at all, by the way. Nothing at all. Just manipulation. Manipulation as sending it lower, sending it higher, sending it lower. Maybe this halving will make it go higher. Okay. But I'm not in a place, and I don't know enough about Bitcoin to say anything about halving. But technically it should. That's what everyone believes. But if everyone believes it, is that necessarily then going to happen? If everyone is buying, as a retail trader, everyone is buying, then if the big boys want money, they just short it. Sends the market down. Just take your money. Why is krona less than Turkish lira? Because we have oil crisis, we have oil crisis, we have coronavirus, we have locked down, we have stopped, we have interest rates at 0. Basically, Norway is not doing well at all. We are doing very poorly. So that should, decreasing interest rates should decreasing the value of your currency. That's where we are. Also, foreign investors doesn't believe in Norway anymore. They have taken out their investment. That means they have to sell the kroner they once bought. They don't believe in the investment in the real estate market, for instance. Sandeep, I have done Aussie dollar. Sorry, mate. I'm doing Marie, my lovely Marie. I'm doing euro yen. So, Marie, if you were here last week and if you have the pivot points, I can gladly tell you that we hit target for the month and for the week. We have a double bottom, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is the place if you want to short it again. Where's the target? Down to 1370. Yeah, that's the R1 entry. Then exit, and then that's really exit. So you're really late. It might do that, or it can even go higher, up to 16.5 before going lower again and then making a double bottom. So you have plan A and plan B. If euro now also starts to go higher, this is going up all the way to 1800. Then that's not in our plans anymore, but that can happen. And then look at this, people. I said it will go down to 14.9948. It went all the way down to 14.5. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. Can you guys forgive me because I lost, because I once said it will go into 114, 115 just below it. It just went to 14.5 instead. I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention to misguide you as to where to take profit. That's right. Well, that was a good week, wasn't it? Straight down. Then that's the pullback. Retracement of 618. Okay, that's plausible. 38 or 618. Anything in between. What do you want to see there, Mary? So if it comes up, you want to have some kind of consolidation on the small time frame, like 1 hour or 15 or 30 minutes. You want to have a reversal, like a double top, lower, 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 high, lower, and then do that. Okay, any pullback will be looked to be short. Any pullback look to short until it breaks above 16.5. If it's up here, don't sell it anymore. Okay, awesome, people. What else? So I have more pairs to cover if you want to. More pairs have been asked for. Hey, so Abariako. Good. Then I'm just listening to myself that you actually hear myself again. So any other pairs? We have gone through Aussie, we have gone through Euro, we have gone through Pound. Anyone on gold? Any gold diggers here? We have a range on gold. Range. Well, last year it was tilted to the downside, so that's kind of our bias. But right now we have to wait for it to break. So we have lost money in here, so we're just waiting. But once this starts cascading and just falling, it's going to be hard, long, and untouchable. So if you get some kind of reversal here, which you always get, there's a lot of reversal pattern here. Double top, lower, 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 high, sell at around 1712 and then lower. Yeah, I think that's that. Okay. What else? What else can I help you with? That was gold. Pound yen. Anyone interested in pound yen? There's always somebody who's pound yen traders. Resistance. Resistance. Going down to 130, 100. But last week we took profit for the week and for the month, so this is actually over. Now we're just testing if this is plausible. We'll take it down. And then if this is not plausible anymore, and you're thinking this is going to be a buy, you take it up to 134. And then you can take it back up to 141. I guess that's the end of it. If it doesn't go lower now, well, it can go lower here again, of course. But I feel like this is a new low, this is the pullback. And if it doesn't go lower now, if it doesn't make a double top, lower, low, lower, I feel like this was the intended bottom anyways. It's a strong indication that it is, to be honest. It is a very good second touch of this. What do you call it? Is it head and shoulders maybe? Some kind of head and shoulders here. So yeah. Is New Zealand dollar, Rafiq, Aussie try? I've never heard about gold against try though. I can take it later. That's a bit special for me. Is New Zealand dollar going to be bearish, Andreas? Well, do you have a bias of it? Do you think it's going to? Do you believe in it? Well, if you're Bias is it's going to go down. It will go down. You set yourself up for it to go down. You put yourself in a position for it to go down. But if you are wrong, you have stop losses, and you let it. Then you let it go. Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold on anymore. But this is kind of bullish, I must say. But it's as long as it's still below 61 and a half, 61.60, 61.70-ish, we're still going lower. Target for the week is 60. And why am I saying that? Because we have a series of higher highs, higher lows. So within this, we have, I don't know if this is the move, and then touching here again some more time, or if you're just tilting a bit so we can catch up the momentum. Yeah, maybe. But this is really your last resort as a seller. And if you're a buyer, like, oh, amazing. Let's buy it here. Oh, that was bad. So let's buy it here at 60.80. I think that's good. I can do silver. So you need a double top, lower low, lower high. Then you can sell it. That was a bad top though, but yeah, some kind of reversal. You don't have a reversal yet, but if you get it, awesome, might. We can take it down. Silver. I think silver is going up, by the way. Looks to me like it's going up. So I've done some silver before. Just do it technically smart. Here we have a high. Here we have a low. Here we have a high. Here we have a low. Here we have a lack of a high. A lack of a low. New high. Okay. We can go back up to 16.5. I have said that for quite some time now. This is strong resistance. Okay. So if we just inch yourself up before selling off again, maybe. Or this makes a double top, lower, lower, high. So technically, it's more bearish than bullish at this moment today. So yeah, I think that. What's your target, mate? 16.5. Okay. So did everyone who is here today, did you guys watch the video from USD pairs yesterday that I post? Have you guys subscribed to this channel? If you have found anything that you like that you might want to again listen to, more videos to come, more live sessions. There will be a live session on Tuesday. There will be a new live session on Friday, a new video on Saturday, a new live session on Sunday. And every month I give you targets and entries for the entire month, which is already in my YouTube channel for May. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy. If you need more of my help, there's a link in the description for my Discord channel where you can ask me every single day, Ivan, what do you think about this analysis? And I will answer you within reasonable time. I also have a mentorship for those who has paid for that, where I help them in any way I can to become successful forex traders, and through video talking with them every single day. So if you pay for the course and you talk to me every day, every single day of the year, that's like $1 per day. A bit more than that, but still, say. Eurosy, could we see the reversal on lower high? Eurosy, I know that's been requested for. Just waiting for it to come. Bashing. Could we see a reversal? Or lower high? This high is of course not closing here, which would be the preference of sellers. That could indicate strength. Coming all the way down again, yeah, well, then you can't have it closing below here. Then you need a double bottom, higher high, higher low before you can start buying it again. You have clear resistance at 67.80. Clear resistance here with a plan B of 69. Okay? But yes, you can be a bull, but it's a bit early. Maybe you have lost on the way down, I wouldn't agree. But it's generally down. So what are you thinking? This is a weak, and it's supposed to be weak Aussie, and it's strong trade. So those are either weak and strong together normally. Euro seems to be stronger in crisis than Aussie. Okay, and now we recover. Aussie seems to be stronger than Euro. Is this what you're looking for when trading Forex and taking advantage of market movements where you have a strong and a weak trade? No. But enjoy for those who want. I'm not going to encourage you to trade this one. But if you feel like this is amazing, okay, enjoy. I call this a weak trade, which is a pig trade, which, yeah, same. Euro pound, okay, that's a long time ago. I haven't prepared that one today. I might. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. See, it just goes sideways. Nothing to see. Andreas, there's nothing to do here. This goes absolutely sideways and absolutely nothing to do. Are you making money in the sideways market? I'm not. I want price to move. Move, 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 move. Okay? Then, this doesn't do it. Okay? Done. Finito, finale. USD yen was requested for. This is also another thing that I would say. It's a downward, consolidating, very low movement trade. Nothing to see, nothing to do. In here, a pound yen moved 180 pips. It moved 15 pips. So this is a strong trade or weak trade, which is absolutely nonsense if you want to make money when price moves. But if you want to be consolidating, enjoy. I'm not going to take it away from you, but I'm just saying I'm fundamentally, technically against you trading anything that looks like this. This is okay. This is okay. This is not okay. Boss lady says CHF JPY. Same thing, people, as here. Okay. Range. Downwards. Channel downwards. And the channel movement is 400 pips up and down within this short time. Is that really market conditions you want to trade in, people? Surely. Come on, people. Surely? What's this then? Like, I'm just looking technically. I'm not saying anything fundamental. I'm just saying technically. Does this look like a clear downtrend where you have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high? It's just up and down, then down, then and then up again. What? And then straight down and what? And then up again. What? People, please, we want healthy moving trades which just does this. It's plausible to find such nice moving trends. That's our main objective. So you can buy and buy and buy on the way up, adding positions and going to the moon. Amazing. Boss lady, I just did USD yen. Literally just did USD yen. So you can go back 2 minutes and I did it. They need to, one of the countries need to be very strong and very weak, and they are normally never. USD CAD is in a range. Okay, we just have to acknowledge it's in a range. We have gone high, 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 range, 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 range. What are we doing here then? So you ask me what do you need fundamentally to change. To give you a specific answer, never will that ever happen. Maybe in periods you have a stronger dollar and a weaker Swissy. Possible. But generally they move together, so there's a lot of movement, a lot of in and out of your position, but looking there I couldn't find any real entries, as in it's not what I became a trader for, to look for. Okay? I'll look for this. This is what I look for. Not that strong though, but you get the idea, right? Okay? Have a good evening. Thank you, Rafik. Pascal, hi. Hamid says pound yen. Did you do Eurozar and USDZAR? Haven't done them, maybe not yet, but I can do them soon. So USD dollar, we have price coming back up to this resistance, and we have a breakout. Okay, so what are you trading then? Are you trading the sell-off? Okay, then you need a pullback. Where do you need a pullback? You need a pullback to 40.26 area with a target of 37.80. That's that. But it's a range, so this might have been just the area to buyers, which is going to take it back up to 41.80. So until it starts moving in a direction, we can be happy to enter it. But right now, nope, not interested. People, oops, that was my. Let's see. Okay, so technically, what do we want to see here, people? What are we doing? This is a trend. Thumbs up. This is a trend. Thumbs up. This is what I want to see. Trend, trend. Then after that we have a trend, and then we have a pullback, and then up, 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 up. Okay. Done. Okay. Then range ever since. Okay. So for me, nah, not so interested anymore. Euro, ZAR, USD, ZAR. Okay. We're going a bit off the remotes here. So for this week, this is the buy price. If you're a seller, you're like, oh, amazing. Take it down to 1940. If you're a buyer, you take it up, break below, pull back, and then up all the way to 2080. That's how easy that was. If you're a buyer, if you're a seller. This is also range bound, but it's, to me, trying to go lower. Okay, that's how I see it, this one. Euros are. I only look for shorts, by the way, so that should have been an entry, maybe stopped out, comes back down again, sells this week, comes back down, sells again, take profit at 1946. That was almost a wasp going in. So yeah, I think that's that. USD ZAR, same thing. That should have been entry. That's your stop loss. You should still have that as an entry. We don't have a new low, so we'll pull back again to this one. Still going down to 18. Or if you're a buyer and thinking this is going to go higher, then you take it up to 19. Just in the middle of it. So take care. Don't trade money you cannot afford to lose. And enjoy. Okay. But so the fundamental question was about dollar yen, but it's okay. I'm sure. So right now, fundamentally, those ones are strong and weak together. They're normally not moving unless there's a sentiment that says that the US economy is doing very poorly or very good, and the yen is doing the opposite. So there's a sentiment. Then that's when they can move. But the other one will pull it back. So for you to trade USD yen, it's like trying to fight Mike Tyson, one of the best boxers in the world, another one, Mayweather, whatever you call him right now. You're trying to fight one of the better ever living boxers in this world. Why? When you can just take an easy one. For example, if you want to... So USD yen and Swiss yen is for me like trying to have a supercar against a supercar and see which supercar gets it. Instead, you have a supercar and you are trying to race a Lada or a Toyota Vitz or Yaris in Norway. Just a small one. Doesn't go more than 80 km per hour, 90 km per hour against a beast that will go in 500 km per hour. That sounds like a win, doesn't it? Well, then find something that is strong, find something that's weak, trade those instead, like Aussie yen, like CAD yen, like Aussie dollar, ones who goes in opposite directions. Aussie, CAD, New Zealand, Euro against yen, Swissy, dollar. Okay? Opposites. Or just look in 2020, what has moved, where, how fast, how much. I know there has been over 1,000 pips on each pair. Isn't that something you would like to do instead? Well, Roland, hands down, pants down. I'm just trying to make a point of strong and weak. But if it was Mike Tyson, if it was Mayweather, if it was Muhammad Ali, sorry, I'm not trying to pinch any toes here. All right, are we done on that one? Did I do Euro Aussie? Did I do Pound Aussie for you? I know somebody will love me to do that. Well, look at this, mate. That's your target for the week. Then for this week, you're like, oh, that's a buy price here, so we can take it up from here. Well, what do you need to see? You need to see some kind of double low bottom, higher high, higher low, go up to 195.60. So Boss Lady, really, I'm not hating on you. I'm not telling you off. I'm just saying that I hope that you go through research, go through the yen pair, the Aussie pairs, Euro pairs, New Zealand pairs, CAD pairs against yen, dollar, and Swissy. Do simple measurement. How much did it move in 2020 until it fell? So a very fast calculation is this one went 1,500 pips from top to bottom. Okay, that's Aussie dollar. And then instead you look at, for example, Aussie New Zealand from top to bottom. It went 500 pips, for example, from top to bottom. I would take 1,500 instead of 500, okay? And then Aussie yen did 1,600-ish from top to bottom. I would rather take that one than 500 pips. Aussie CAD moved 1,000. Well, that's not too bad. That's all right. Okay, you get the feeling. 500 or 1,600, 500 or 1,500. I would take 1,500 any day of the week. Pound yen has been requested for. Okay. This I've done already, this webinar, so we're going back to this one again. Okay. Refresh. What do we see? What do we want to see? Okay. What do you want to see here? First of all, take profit last week, entry This week we sold off like a ton of bricks. Take profit for a month, take profit for the week. Boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Then we have a pullback. Then you sell it again to 30.80. 13,200. 130,200. If it goes above 33, closes above with a candle, body. And if it goes above 133,400, 500, we are definitely bullish. So if you are a buyer, so this is a seller, you need a reversal here. Either this top or this top, then that will make a double bottom, okay. But here you really want price to just stop and go lower. If you are a buyer, you want price to come back to 131, 132, 131, 990, 131.90, 131.80-ish, that area. Can't see it anymore apparently. This area and then all the way up to. So if you get price down here, look for double bottom, higher high, higher low, catch any pullback, enter, and then all the way up to 134,300. Awesome. Done and dusted. 50, 100 pips stop loss, and you're good to go. Nothing else than that. Then people, do you have another request? Do you have more requests for any more pairs? I think I've done the most. I have then done Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, pound dollar, gold, pound yen, New Zealand USD, USD CAD, USOIL, Euro yen. I have done, what else have I done? Euro Aussie, pound Aussie, silver, gold, USD SAR, Euro SAR. What else do you want me to do? Any other last pairs? So if you have got any value from this video, please hit like. If you want to see more of what you have now liked, please subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified. I will go live on Tuesday around 9:30 p.m. around now. Then we'll have a video during the week. Then I will be live on Friday. New weekly forecast on Saturday. New session here on Wednesday for the next forecast for the next week. I also have my strategy on this YouTube channel. I have 2 videos on my strategy. I also have the monthly forecast for May before May happened. 200, 300 to 400 pips trade that you can take or could take before May started. Wick, do you think that market will slow down this summer? Yes, I believe so. I believe we are ending in June 20th. That's the end. After that, we will be in a range around 300. Or, if so, plan A, that will range. Plan B is it will slightly go higher, slightly improve during the summer. But no major move, no large volatility, no 1,000 pip moves between 20th of June until 15th of July at least. I don't believe the market will move until 31st of July. That's me. Solo, stocks, which stocks do you want me to do? I have done the S&P earlier, which I said now it's at critical resistance. If it breaks above, we're going bullish. But the market believes or pricing in that 2021 will be back to normal. I don't see that happening, by the way. So I believe we're going to go lower. Also, selling may go away. It's also a thing. So, yeah. But also, stock market should be... The stock market, in my opinion, can be traded like day trading and those things. But a better is to do indices. take your income every month, you put away something, you buy generally for the next 10 to 15 years. Because that's what the governments and central banks want you to do. They want market price of stocks to go up. Well, then you just buy and forget. Have stop losses maybe, but forget it. So if you just trade indices, which is just general market cap instead of one stock, so if you go wide, you can hold it for your grandchildren or for your children. Okay, so generally investing is to be preferred than buying Coca-Cola. But if you want to invest in stocks now, a small tip here I have for you: don't invest money you cannot afford to lose. 2, there is no market magic in stocks. But 3, trade stocks that you believe will be here in 2 years, which is robust, low on debt, and which the government is most likely to bail out if it goes bankrupt. Okay? So low debt gives dividends and is most likely to be bailed out by the government and is large and robust. That's what I would do. Or indices. I didn't mention any names. So thank you guys for joining today. Lads, it's worse than Prado. Yay. Lad, I mean. Well, thank you guys for joining. I've had a blast. We have done a long time. Please give me feedback in the comment section after this video is live. It becomes a normal video. Go in the comment section and give your feedback. My name is Ewinningstrategy, Forex trader, mentor. I have a Discord channel in the description below if you want me to help you during this week. Until next time, stay safe and do not risk money you cannot afford to lose.